On February 2, 2021, a tragic incident occurred that would question the safety of Easter Seal Center Sylvan, a daycare center in Atlanta, Georgia. Baby Ocean, who was just 7 months old, lost his life after his mother dropped him off at the daycare center, overlooked as a natural death with no symptoms to suggest anything else for nearly 2 years. The case now opens again to reveal shocking details. Who do you think was responsible for killing an innocent child? What took the authorities 2 years to actually look into the case? On February 2, 2021, Zakiya dropped baby Ocean as she always did at the daycare center. Stephanie Thompson worked as a daycare supervisor and was in charge of the facility when the incident happened. It was a usual day of work for her. She was holding baby Ocean in her arms when he fell asleep. She later placed the baby on a boppy pillow and started doing something on her laptop. In the meantime, other children woke up and she left to tend to them. Baby Ocean was left unsupervised, and when she checked in next to see if he was awake, he was unresponsive. The death was later concluded to be natural causes.
I remember waiting to get results on what was going on. The doctor came in and told me that he had passed away.
This left the family in sorrow and helpless in their grief. However, the mother was adamant and wanted the police to look into the case further. Around November 2022, the police received a call from baby Ocean's mother, Zakiya, that led to a further investigation into the case. It was in this call that the first ripples of doubt were cast upon the official explanation of the tragedy. In 2023, 2 years after the incident occurred, a new detective, Emma Sanchez, decided to revisit the cold case. It was a challenging task, as memories had faded and leads had grown cold. However, there was an air of determination, a relentless pursuit of the truth that propelled Detective Sanchez forward. Officers then contacted the Georgia Department of Early Care and the Easter Seal Center to determine who was working at the time. That's when authorities found that Stephanie and another worker were in the building at the time of baby Ocean's death. However, it was confirmed by the authorities that no other worker was present in the room, and Stephanie was solely responsible when the event occurred. The breakthrough came not with DNA evidence, but with careful analysis of Stephanie's actions. Stephanie was in violation of multiple procedures. The first was that the boppy pillows were not listed as approved for infants to sleep on. Second, the baby was left without supervision between the time frame of 20 minutes to an hour. Her lack of supervision and training protocols was the reason for the death of baby Ocean. Baby Ocean fell asleep in her arms, and she placed him on the boppy pillow face up and began using her laptop. Meanwhile, 2 other kids at the daycare woke up and she started feeding them, and the last time she checked on baby Ocean, he was still asleep. Later, due to discomfort, the baby made some noises but was unattended, which led to the eventual death. Lena Barber, the center's director, stated that boppy pillows were only allowed for children who were awake. Both Stephanie and the Easter Seal Center was found to be in violation of state regulations for failing to supervise the child and placing him in an unsafe sleeping environment. In June 2023, the moment of reckoning arrived when Stephanie Thompson was arrested, and the past actions finally caught up to her. The arrest sent shockwaves through the community, as residents grappled with the idea that someone they had entrusted with their children's well-being could be capable of such negligence. The arrest was a moment of closure for the Carter family. It was the beginning of a long journey towards justice, as they hoped to find answers and accountability for baby Ocean's untimely death. However, it was also a reminder that the scars of the tragic day would never fully heal. Stephanie has been charged with second-degree murder and second-degree cruelty to children and has been denied bail in her first appearance in court on June 13, 2023. While there is no further information about her trial and what further legal proceedings have taken place, it is expected that the prosecution will argue that Stephanie Thompson's actions, or lack thereof, had directly led to the infant's death. The defense, on the other hand, will likely seek to explain the circumstances, painting a picture of a well-intentioned daycare worker facing an accidental tragedy. At this time, any further updates are still pending. The U.S. Consumer Safety Commission issued a recall for certain boppy pillows, citing concerns of suffocation. This recall took place 7 months after baby Ocean's passing and followed reports of 10 infant deaths nationwide associated with these pillows. The CPSC warned that infants using the boppy pillows might suffocate, be in positions obstructing breathing, or roll off the surface of the pillow. It is unclear whether the specific boppy pillow used in baby Ocean's case was a part of the later recall. While Stephanie Thompson is now facing the consequences of her negligence, the pain lingers for baby Ocean's family. His life was taken too soon. A reminder of importance of adhering to safety guidelines and regulations in daycare facilities, ensuring the well-being of infants in their care. The wounds of baby Ocean's passing are not easily healed, but the pursuit of justice offers a glimmer of solace. Zakiya is heartbroken and said in a statement that it is hard for her to trust anyone to take care of her kids after this incident.
Points, I know I'm probably going to have to trust someone. But if I do, it would be someone that I know.
The days
Finally recalls baby Ocean as a gentle and easygoing baby who brought immense joy in her life. She is still confused and agitated by the delay in this investigation, where she had to endure immense pain knowing the perpetrator was free. All she wants now is for her baby to get the justice he deserves. After his death, Zakiya and Jermaine had a new baby boy and named him Royal Carter. Do you think Stephanie Thompson's arrest is enough to heal baby Ocean's family? What could have been done differently to prevent this tragedy? Why do you think it took more than 2 years to get to the bottom of this case? As we reflect on this heart-wrenching story, let us also consider the broader implications of such incidents. The safety of our children, whether in daycare, at home, or in any environment, should always be a top priority.